Our countdown did not work, so that's wonderful, but we are live and we have 2 viewers.
Hi, 2
Hello,
viewers.
guys. Welcome to Forensic Frenzy. We actually have 3 now. Welcome to Forensic Frenzy's Idaho 4 series. Today, we have a very special guest. Today, we have with us attorney Andrew D. Meyer of both
Good morning.
YouTubes About the Law. Good morning, Andrew, as well as the law offices of Andrew Myers in both Massachusetts and New Hampshire. I will have a link to Andrew's channel. Andrew is also streaming this live to his viewers. We now have 5. We now have a handful in here right now.
Wow, that's a lot
today,
for this early
Andrew
in the morning.
and I would like to go over with you guys. That's what I always think. So in today's segment, we just wanted to go over with you guys some of our TikTok warrants. And we would like to ask a few questions once we've gone over them and really try to figure out what you guys ascertain from the TikTok warrants. So this whole thing started, I was just trying to find some kind of proof within the TikTok warrant that Xana Kernodle may have actually been on TikTok at 4:12 a.m. I didn't find that, but I may have found some other things, and I wasn't really sure. So I brought them to Andrew's attention, and I got his interest. So I wanted to see, and so did Andrew, what our audiences may make of what we think there could potentially be in the TikTok warrants. We are open to all comments and questions as we go along. We will try our best to keep up our comments as they are coming in today. In our last episode, I was able to run in the comments the entire time, but as I will be presenting different documents today, I don't know if I'll be as active there. Okay. But we will go ahead and we will pull up some docs. We will get started. We now have 21, Mr. Myers, 21 Excellent. Viewers.
Excellent.
There you go.
No, I thought it was really interesting looking over the documents that you have lined up for people. So I hope we get more than 21 because you've put a lot of work into this and I'm impressed. I really am. A lot of creators say, oh, we have a doc drop. And then they'll read, now comes so-and-so. And it means nothing. It really doesn't. What's different about your presentation and what stood out to me immediately is that rather than just saying, oh, we have a doc drop, you actually look into the documents and connect the dots and tell your audience what it all means. So that's what you're going to do now, right?
Yes, it is. And I spend a lot of time going backward. And I know you guys like to go forward on your channel. So I think this mashup is really great because as I'm behind and piecing things together, you can always take it forward once I've gotten it together. So we are going to look, we're going to connect some dots from some old documents. And these documents are from the course of the last year. So it's not very many documents, but there are some that kind of run together. And we'll take a look. Let's pull up our first one. Okay. So some people like run music, but I'm terrified to. So we just have a lot of dead air on this channel.
You're thinking.
We're loading. Why everything's loading so slowly this morning, guys. So I do apologize for that. But let's make this a little bigger. Okay. I hope everyone can with our very first TikTok warrant. I really get into this too much. I want to talk to viewers about how to look at these warrants. Come as a many page document, and it's a mess in there. So I just wanted to give people a quick overview of how to actually look at the warrant. This page, okay, this is the last thing that happened with the warrant. The warrant came first, but the warrant is actually all the way at the bottom of the document. Yep. Search warrant. This is the first thing that they did. And when you scroll toward the bottom of that, you'll see when. 13th day of December, 2022. Followed by an extension to that search warrant. So motion for the order for the extension. But these things are
Can we just be clear and go back to
look at
Can we just be clear and go back to what it is, what items it is that they're looking for on this TikTok? I think we're having some audio problems. We're having audio.
We sure will.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, there's some breaking
Let's
up here.
Let's just check the comments and see what they're saying.
Yeah, they're saying that we're having some audio issues here today.
You're breaking up.
Good. Yeah. Oh, the internet is not always our friend. The internet is not always our friend.
And I have like all three of the little bars and StreamYards. I'm not really sure what that's about.
I don't know. Well, let's keep going.
Cutting it out. All right. Well, let's see. Anyhow. You want to look at them in order that they were dated. And obviously go chronologically way. So on December 13th, there was a search warrant for TikTok. The TikTok search warrant, as you can see here toward the bottom.
Now it's for, let's be clear, it's for Maddie, Kaylee, and Xana.
Looking for it. Yes. Maddie, an email address for Maddie. 1224 being Maddie's phone number. Kaylee. An email address for Kaylee. Actually, two, both a Yahoo and a Gmail. 1278 phone number. January 1st, 2021 to present, which would be December 13th of 2022. So let's see. And they're asking for any messages, files, logs, or information that may have been deleted but are still available. They say they are looking for an unencrypted form whenever it is available. They want the identity and contact information, full name, email address, physical address, city, state, zip, date of birth, phone number or numbers, gender, hometown, occupation, and other personal, all past and current usernames associated with the account.
Now, when they're asking for all past and current usernames associated with the account
and profile were created,
are they just looking for, Madison, Kaylee, and Xana's, or are they looking at anybody that they might have contacted? If some third party contacted them, are they looking for that also?
So I think what they're looking for here is basically like, so I'm Forensic Frenzy, but if ever I was like Frenzy Forensic, they want to know that too.
Oh, okay.
So if I've ever changed my username, they want to know all of the usernames I've ever used and been identified as. Let's see. Okay, the dates and times at which the account and profile were created, and the internet protocol address at the time of sign up. So the date and time when the account was created, and according to IP address, where would they have been located when they were signing up? All activity logs, including IP logs and other documents showing the IP address, date, and time of each login to the account, as well as any other log file information. Devices used to log into or access the account, including all device identifier information or key information, including all information about the particular device or devices used to access the account and the date and time of those accesses. All data and information associated with the profile page, including photographs, bios, and profile backgrounds and themes. All or other messages sent or received by the account.
Hold on a second. Let's stop on that one. Okay. Let's hang on. Can you hear me? I think we're having some audio issues here.
Uploaded.
Can you hear me? Okay. Let's go back to G.
Yep. I can hear you fine.
Okay. Because I'm hearing some breakup here. I'm having a hard time, following. But let's go back to G. All communications or other messages sent or received by the account. So we're talking not about where Madison or Kaylee or Xana logged in from, but who they spoke to. If some third party, whether it's BK or some other third party, if he had some communication with them, that's what would show up here under G. Am I right?
Correct.
Or at any point. Interesting. That's interesting, and that'll come in later.
Them had reached out to him. Yep. Yeah. All user content created, uploaded, or shared by the account, including content made by the account on photographs or other content. So even if they never reached out to each other by message, but it was simply a pattern of commenting on things, they'll find that as well. That's what this one is. All photographs and images in the user gallery for the account. So this one tells me that even if the picture or video was never posted, as long as it was taken and it is in some kind of camera roll or gallery, they'll have that as well. All location data associated with the account, geotags. All data and information that has been deleted by the user. A list of all people that the user follows and all the people who follow the user. So your following list or your followers list, as well as any friends of the user. I feel like those are the same thing, but a list of all users that the account has unfollowed or blocked.
That's interesting, because what if they were talking to some third party and then the third party stopped talking to them? I think there's a delay. I think there's a delay when you speak. There's a problem here, but I was just going to say that's really interesting, number M there, because if there were people that they were talking to or who were trying to talk to them and then it was unfollowed or blocked, that's going to be very interesting.
Yes. So I think it'll all come together, and they were looking to tell a story of someone trying to reach out, or some kind of contact with someone having been made and then X'd, and they got, like blocked or ghosted, as these kids say nowadays. And maybe that was a part of the problem here. Let's see. All records TikTok searches performed by the account, including all past searches saved by the account. Okay, let's see. So we have a comment that I just want to pop up super quick and see if this works out. You may have to refresh the stream. So I am going to go ahead and give that a try really quick, guys. So brief moment, bear with us. Were the police in my house? All right, so where's that document now? Is it better now, you guys? So I had my speaker plugged in to make things a little louder for you guys, and you guys don't even need that. So maybe that was making things worse. I'm not really sure. All set?
What did I miss?
Is it better?
I don't know.
Nothing. I'm just trying to figure out now if the sound is any better.
I went from Wi-Fi to just directly plugging in. Keep going. Let's see.
I'm hearing from some people that it sounds better. I'm hearing from other people that it's like unlistenable. So I just want to know before we actually do keep going.
Yeah, it was unlistenable because you kept breaking up. I was trying to follow you, and you're breaking up, and then I would say something and you wouldn't even acknowledge the fact that I was saying something. So one of our nice viewers said that there was a lag. So are you hearing me okay?
I am hearing you absolutely very well now. So
okay.
I don't know if it was refreshing now or plugging in directly. Now we don't know what Okay, so we're getting this is better. So let's go ahead and finish out with this.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
If you guys have issues hearing it again, please let us know.
Sorry, people.
Okay, so sorry, guys. Thank God I had the document pulled up so that you could at least read. You could not hear me. All right. So all records of TikTok searches performed by the account, including all past saved searches by the account, all information about connections between that account and third-party websites and applications. So this one kind of gives me like the vibe of if you've ever signed into a third-party like website to use account, so like to maybe stream things to TikTok or whatever the situation is. That's kind of all records pertaining to communications between TikTok and any person regarding the user or the user's TikTok account, including contacts with support services and all records of actions taken, including suspension of the account. So
interesting.
All three warrants, they are looking for the exact same information. We will look at 3 TikTok warrants today. This one is for the 3 female victims, Maddie, Kaylee, and Xana.
Right.
This warrant sought after on December 13th, 2022. Go ahead, Andy.
No, I didn't say anything, but you're cutting out. Go ahead.
Again? So, as you can see here, on the 13th of December, the TikTok warrant for Maddie, Kaylee, and Xana was obtained, as well as the officer received an email directing them to download the data. And the very next day, such was done, and the items in inventory. So, as of February 20th, they have all of the information pertaining to Maddie. This warrant will not be sealed until March 24th. Sorry, the plow is going by. Of 2023. A month later. So, a couple of things that I gathered from this warrant. The same day that the defendant would have been picked up on the license plate reader in Loma, Colorado. Or the Bethany Funk, Brady, Gilio issue. It was sealed and redacted during that entire problem. A fiasco. And this document is also then sealed and redacted. Did you have any comments, Andrew, on this particular TikTok warrant?
No, you're doing well, but we just still have that problem of you're just when I'm really getting into what you're telling me, your audio cuts out, and I'm just wondering if the internet service on your end is. I'm plugged in directly. I'm not using Wi-Fi at all anymore. I'm just wondering if your internet is messed up.
I don't know. Don't usually like present these things would usually be done in a video, like in a vacuum on my normal lives. So I don't know if it's because we're actually trying all of this actually live.
I'm wondering.
It's funny. Lynn says, made the switch to Verizon. So that's not, and I have all of my streaming bars up near my live recording thing. It just, I don't know.
Are you on Wi-Fi or are you direct plugged in?
I'm on Wi-Fi. I feel like I'm watching a game show. Fill in the missing sentences. So I actually have like a solution for this.
What's that?
We don't have to finish this up. We don't have to finish this up. We can pre-record and then just drop it. Because if it's going to make it hard for, like, we were just in the backstage talking to each other without an issue. This literally existed once. So we pre-record and then set up a separate live and just play the pre-recorded video.
Yeah,
and then you and I wouldn't have to exist.
Did you hear me ask you a question? Did you hear me ask whether you're on Wi-Fi or whether you're plugged in directly?
And you didn't hear me answer you. I told you I'm absolutely on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a problem because sometimes Wi-Fi is a problem. Sometimes Wi-Fi doesn't work. That's why.
Andrew is always crystal clear. Andrew is clear on his end. Andrew's not clear for me on my end, though. So the issue is my end.
This is heartbreaking because I know that you have put a lot of effort into this, people that you're watching. We apologize because Forensic puts a lot of time and effort, and we've been reviewing this for 3 or 4 days now, and she is ready to present a really dynamite presentation that I think is really going to be incredibly insightful and provide a lot of insight onto this case. And so we apologize. I don't know. Maybe we should do it. Maybe we should record it and drop it. I don't know. Because it's just Forensic. I just can't follow you. I can't follow you because you're breaking up.
Someone else is saying.
You come and go.
Someone else is saying using video takes a lot of bandwidth, and that's kind of what I'm.
I've always had consternation about going live. Lainey has been pushing me to go live. Those of you who know my channel know that Lainey and I normally do these things together. And I invited her today, and she wanted to be a part of it today, but she had a scheduling conflict. And she's been pushing me to do a live, but I didn't want to because I knew something like this would happen. The internet technical gremlins always get us. The technical gremlins don't like. I'm not paranoid. They're out to get me. My usual morning finish, I go back and I watch my own videos, and they don't ever sound like this. This is the worst that it's ever sounded before. Oh, wow. It's all my fault, I guess. I don't know. So they're literally advising us to turn our cameras off. That's one thing. Yeah. So I've taken us down, see if we can hear each other better. Okay, I just turned my camera off. Yeah, that was a great suggestion because now I can't hear anything.
Well, I'm not speaking.
Oh, okay.
I'm speaking at the moment. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you fine now.
It seems like we're having a fluid conversation. Okay,
yeah, I guess so.
This is why I told you things go really badly, but I told you there's literally like tons of people in here that are always willing to help me. I've literally learned how to do this in front of my audience.
Oh, good grief.
So audience, in the comments, please, can you hear us both having a fluid conversation at this point?
I feel terrible because you do such a great job. You really do. And I come in to try and help you, and the whole thing goes down south. I was going to say another thing that probably YouTube wouldn't like me to say. So I feel bad that I kind of wrecked your whole thing.
Okay, so I'm getting it's way better from a lot of people, and then I'm still getting it's breaking up a little bit, and this is the worst live ever. So let's just let it go, and we'll just do the pre-recorded video and drop that in an hour or so.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. All right, guys. I do apologize for our issue. Well, so do I. Don't worry. I am so sorry, guys. I did not know we were going to have this. We probably should have given this kind of test run before we got started. I know that some of you guys are saying that you hear us a lot better now, but others are saying that they can't, and I don't want to continue a poor experience for everyone. So I am going to get this pre-recorded, and then I will try a video and run it in a live for you guys as well. I am going to try and make sure that it can be live at some point, even if we don't speak back and forth to one another, just so that you guys can ask us questions as it plays and stuff like that. I know that was the point behind running this as a live, and a pre-recorded video will not do the same. All right, everyone, thanks. And I am so sorry once again. I'm just going to go ahead and give this an end, and then Andrew, I'll send you out a new link.
All right.